Okay, hi there. Today we're going to show you how to use a secondary camera to record on Zoom. So I have a lot of people who have asked, well, I want to show something that maybe isn't on the computer to my classes, and I don't have a good, easy way to do that. So what I've done is I just have a secondary camera that I've connected to my computer over here through a USB cord. And in Zoom, you can choose to share an extra spare camera when you do your share screen. So we have this very rudimentary tripod. We're looking at getting some others that will be a little bit more flexible, because you'll notice that this one will be a little bit hard to work around. I have to kind of reach around it. But the ones that we're looking at getting will be able to be kind of clamped on a desk so that you won't have to reach around a tripod. But it's just clamped to the tripod, and it's just pointing at, right now, a piece of paper that I've kind of put on my desk. So when I go to share my screen, I just choose content from the second camera, and I can share. And then in Zoom, I can tell it that I want to switch a camera, and I have to identify which camera it is that I'm zooming to. So again, you'll want to think about the farther away the camera is from the paper, and the size of the paper will affect how big it shows on the screen. So probably my camera is a little bit far away from my my paper right now. And the fuzziness is because it's trying to focus on the paper. So you want to make sure that you have really good, consistent lighting. So here I can write, and again, remember the tripod's kind of in my way as I write. But I can definitely do all sorts of writing here. And I can break this down. So I can represent something that I've written on paper electronically through Zoom or a digital recording. It's all pretty easy. You could point this also at a whiteboard if you wanted to, or you could use a larger paper. Lots of different little options to be creative, but it's definitely possible. You still get your little picture showing if you do it this way, because you're sharing the screen. And you may have to go into the camera settings to make sure that you're not writing backwards. Otherwise, it might show like this. And that mirror writing is awkward, so we want to avoid that for the students. I feel like that might be confusing. But overall, pretty easy to do. Then when you're done, you can just stop sharing on your Zoom, and you're all set. So this is a pretty quick and easy way to share content with your students.